June 10th, 2000. The Mighty Ducks traded their second round pick to the Calgary Flames in exchange for Jean-Sebastien Giguère, a goaltender within the Calgary Flames farm team. Now, all Ducks fans, including myself back then, didn't really thought about the impact of this trade. But looking back now, we all know that this trade was a second chance moment, a diamond in the rough for Jean-Sebastien Giguère, aka Jiggy, as he's known to local Ducks fans. Giguère would arrive to the Anaheim Ducks as a backup to Guilbert. Within 2 seasons after he was traded to the Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks, he would succeed Guilbert as the Ducks' #1 goalie and starting netminder. By 2003, the 10th anniversary of our Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks, Jiggy would make his mark on our team, both in the regular season and in the Stanley Cup playoffs. The 2002-2003 Stanley Cup playoffs is where Jiggy made his mark and shined, becoming a major contributor to the Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks' rise to prominence and greatness. He was a major contributor to our Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks, pulling off a first-round series sweep upset against the then Stanley Cup champion Detroit Red Wings. Him standing tall against the onslaught of Detroit, against many of Detroit's players, was something to behold, something that we remember very clearly as if it was yesterday. Number 35 represented our Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks' resilience, never giving up, and perseverance against the onslaught, both on and off the ice. There were hockey pundits, there were doubters, there were naysayers and purists who said our team would never have a chance against Detroit or even in the NHL regular season in 2002-2003. But Jiggy would prove all of them wrong. He pulled off various shutout wins, contributing to our Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks having a 40-27-9-6 record. Even though that the title of Cinderella and underdog has been placed on our team once the puck dropped for the 2003 Stanley Cup playoffs, Giguère remained focused, along with others like Paul Kariya, Mike LeClaire, Keith Kearney, Vitaly Vyshevsky, late Ruslan Saleh, and others, in reaching towards and tasting for the first time success and going against all odds. He was instrumental in our Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks advancing to the second round after the first round series win sweep versus Detroit Red Wings. He was instrumental in the Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks advancing to the Western Conference Finals for the first time in team franchise history, and also advancing to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time in franchise team history. Giguère will hold his own and did whatever he could to battle the onslaught of and from the New Jersey Devils. By the time the Ducks were down 2-0 in the series, Giguère became outspoken. He spoke these words that ring true to all Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks fans' hearts, to myself included, and to the Anaheim Ducks to this day. It goes something like this. We need to get things out into the open, he says. I was trying to get out into the open that we were a good team. I thought everybody needed to know that, from our teammates to our fans. We were about to play the first game of the finals at home, and I wanted the fans to come out cheering, and I wanted the management and everybody to really to know that we were there because we deserve to be there. It was a call to arms. It was a rallying cry for not just our Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks, but for Ducks fans to arrive at the then Arrowhead Pond. Our Ducks would tie the series 2-2. But sadly and unfortunately, Jaguar and the Mighty Ducks back then would fall short in Game 7 of the 2003 Stanley Cup Final. He became the first Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks goalie to win the Conn Smythe Trophy for Stanley Cup Playoff MVP, even though he was on a losing team. But his efforts, his contributions remain with our memories, our hearts, and souls to this day. 4 years later, Jaguar would redeem himself, along with the Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks, winning on June 6, 2007, the Stanley Cup Championship, becoming the first California-based NHL team to make history in winning hockey's greatest prize. About 3 years later, Jaguar would be traded to Toronto. And 4 years and seasons later, Jaguar would hang it up, call it a career, along with Ducks legend Teemu Selanne in 2014. Now, even though Jaguar would be remembered fondly and we would love him for what he has done in contributing to the Anaheim Ducks, he is the Ducks' legendary goalie and a Ducks legend. By the time Jaguar was traded to Toronto and departed from our Anaheim Ducks, he left a legacy and memories that lived in all of us forever. For Jaguar, he has reached the 30-win plateau 4 times during the 10 years and seasons that he was with our Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks. He recorded the most wins with 36 in a single season by a Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks goalie. 8 shutouts, the most by a Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks goalie. He was the all-time leader in Ducks goaltending wins with 206. He is the all-time leader in games played by a Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks goaltender. And of course, he was the all-time leader in Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks shutout wins with 32. Jaguar would also be an all-time leader in the Ducks Stanley Cup playoff wins with 33. And was an all-time leader in Ducks goaltending shutouts. Jaguar's contributions to our team lives on in all of us. We remember him fondly. I remember him fondly well. I was honored and privileged to get his autograph 15 years ago. His contributions and the memories he's made has been memorialized and captured and immortalized in an action figure that I purchased. What more can we say about him? His career would have been different if our Mighty Ducks Anaheim Ducks didn't give him an opportunity, a second chance, and a new lease on life in playing pro hockey. One thing is certain. J.S. Jaguar's number 35 is worthy of being hoisted and retire to the rafters of the Honda Center. He has done many, many things. And to be honest with you, he needs to be honored for his contributions. That is truly one of the moments that we truly send our appreciation and thank you to one of the best goaltenders in Ducks history. He is the Ducks' legendary goaltender. And that is one of the most important things we need to send our thank you to him. Till then, I'll see you guys soon.